So for everyone that's looking at this picture and doubts that this was assassination, take a look at this picture. This is Chase Allen being shot to the back of the head by the Farmington Police Department. Now, I haven't been able to identify who this individual is, but this is the guy that went to the back window when they were all running away. And in this area here, you can see where the one sergeant is pulling out. They're running out of the car. They said, gun, gun, gun. And they're all like the Keystone Cops, bumping into each other. This gentleman puts his gun right back to his head, and you can see Chase getting the shot, and this is where his foot hits the accelerator and makes that revving sound that you hear. And in the cop-splaining of the chief, the guy said, what was that sound, that revving sound? When he was shot, Chase's body tensed up. And if he had a gun in his hand, from that reaction from his body, he would have fired off a shot, which he never did. And this is the disgraceful human being that extends his arm into the car and gives him an assassination shot. I believe the one to the back of the head that the police officers talk about. And to let everybody know that I know what I'm talking about, Chase's skull across the back of his head is then, there's a gap in there that's over a half an inch across the back of his head. It's gruesome. It's terrible. But this is the shot I was telling you about. They can't hide this now. It's out there. There's the shot that was done, the assassination shot to the back of the head of Chase. This was all planned. This officer pulls up his gun and shoots him in the back of the head. The coward that they are. They could have used spray and then used their tasers. No. Do you see a gun pointed out that door by Chase any place? No. These guys were hell-bent on assassinating this kid, and that's what this is all about. I would allege so far that the chief said, hey, you got your marching orders, go out and get them. And this is a result of it. All these Farmington 5 are compliant. And everything tells me that this was a hit probably directed by the chief of police of Farmington. They wanted to make sure that the only witness that Diane Chase would have to her lawsuit was done away with, and this is what they did. They're shameful. And there's no way they can erase this film. It's right there. I should have held it back until they came out with their findings and say, hey, did you find any guy that shot the guy to the back of the head? He was sure quick to use that gun, wasn't he? They all were. He had that gun already out, ready to go. It was all planned. Gun, gun, gun by the moron. Well, there it is. They can't, there's no way they can erase this photograph. And now you know, this was an assassination of Chase Allen. This is terrible. That's the picture I was talking about. And I'm sure there's people go, oh, you're never going to find that photograph. That's Chase Allen with his arm lifted up, probably the instant that he was shot in the back of the head. And for you people that have all the photographs of his autopsy, you know that I'm telling the truth. That's how lowlife this police department is. You know, they're supposed to serve us. They're supposed to protect us. No person should have to die like this. Every indication shows that the guy that I showed his picture before this video, who pulled him over, escalated the whole situation. The whole situation. What a disgraceful bunch of people. Yeah, this is really going to be the talk of the town, isn't it? Now you see the officer right there. I don't know who that idiot is, that moron, the guy that's so bloodthirsty to kill him. Yeah, they found a gun in the car, didn't they? They put it right up by the wheel well. But he never pointed it at anybody. And where is the body footage? The film footage from the body cam of the sergeant that was in there. That conveniently was like ended. You don't even see anything from his body cam. Because I believe the chief and internal affairs have erased that. And they're trying to make you see what you saw as being the full thing, and it's not. That's why the internal affairs, whoever it is, cannot do this investigation. You didn't see this photograph, did you, when the Eric Johnson was cop-splaining, did you? They didn't want to show this one. That wouldn't be good, would it? They never showed you this, so you really got to say to yourself, oh my gosh, are they that bloodthirsty? Does it only take them 3 minutes and 26 seconds to murder him from the time he was pulled over just because he didn't have a driver's license and a license plate? No, this is first-degree murder by, I believe the guy's first name is Jeremy, because this Officer Kelly in the other video says his name to him, where he had to call his wife, never acted like he just murdered somebody, because he's a stone-cold killer as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm alleging. And I have the right to say what I want to about it. No. This young man's death was because of the officer that pulled him over. And I really believe there was a conspiracy to do a hit on him. I'm alleging that. And this is an example of what they were told to do. Whoever this officer is, I wouldn't want to be him. But you got his face. There he is right there. There's his face. Let me see if I can make it. Whoops, it went out. Well, all I can say is now you have the information. Now you know what's going on.